You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, let's talk about this Indiana Fever win. They get a big win over the Aces. They blow them out. Sophie Cunningham goes absolutely bananas tonight, coming off her massive night in which she went mega viral at UFC at the Conor McGregor card. That was actually a great card, except for the actual Conor McGregor fight. It was a great card. Sophie Cunningham went ultra viral, and then she went out here tonight and shot the Aces out of the arena. I got to tell you this, all right? I'm going to keep it real. If you're an old guard Indiana Fever fan, if you've been watching this league forever, you're probably ecstatic. But if you came into this league to watch Caitlin Clark and watch her run and gun, Golden State Warriors, LA Lakers style, Showtime, I don't think you're thrilled right now, all right? So, let's just start right here. Caitlin Clark, as always, taking her time and spending time with the fans, giving back. All these people came out for Caitlin Clark. That's what she does. 109-75, Sophie Cunningham, 23 minutes, 20 points, 7 of 9 from the field, 6 of 7 from three-point range. She shot the lights out tonight. Aaliyah Boston, a double-double, quiet double-double. 19 points, 11 boards. Kelsey Mitchell, 27 points. She looked off Caitlin Clark tonight, and I've got that on video. We'll look at it. Caitlin Clark, minutes restriction. Good Lord. 24 minutes, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. She rallied points-wise, scored about 7 in the second half, maybe, something like that. I don't know. She still did not look like she was really in rhythm. She wasn't in and out of the lineup as bad, as egregious as the last game, but not great. Justine Passat did not have a good game for the Aces. Scored 2 points in 14 minutes. And Asia Wilson, 20 points, 9 of 23 tonight, 12 boards. She had the quietest double-double ever. Caitlin Clark continues to break records, folks. Caitlin Clark has become the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 600 assists in only 72 games. So, the Indiana Fever, I said this tonight. Coach Anderson picked it up. I said it in the chat. I said the Indiana Fever have dangerously close to have regulated Caitlin Clark to Sue Bird status. That's what we're dangerously close to here. Okay? Indiana Fever are trying to turn Caitlin Clark into a high-end role player. If you know how to read the game correctly, then you know the offense isn't run for her. She's going off script a few times, but much less than normal. She's still generating points. As long as she plays in this offense, I believe that Stephanie White believes she's the third option. I thought it was obvious tonight that clearly they had made her the third option on this team. It makes me want to vomit, frankly. It makes me nauseated to realize that's where we're at. But it was pretty obvious. And as long as they're winning games by 30 points, that's not changing. That's not going to change. Now, my boy Venom Reacts, go subscribe. Venom caught this. We all saw it watching the game. We all called it out in the chat. This was Kelsey Mitchell looking off Caitlin Clark.
Hey, let me just show you guys how.
Let me just bring this down a little bit because I don't want to play this whole clip. But I want to play when they're coming back down the court, moving over towards your right. Kelsey Mitchell's got the ball. Caitlin Clark's right here. You think the ball is going to go to Caitlin so she can shoot a three. Nah, it doesn't happen.
Went out her way to feed Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is never looking to scratch Caitlin Clark's back. On a fast break after you just turned it over, don't you think like, damn, maybe I should look out for CC like she just looked out for me? But no, Kelsey Mitchell, go ahead, taking a shot. And as you can see, Caitlin Clark had her hands up.
Caitlin Clark had her hands up. She thought she was getting the ball.
Kelsey Mitchell, go ahead, taking a shot. And as you can see, Caitlin Clark had her hands up waiting for the ball. Like, you gonna get me? No, maybe so. Clock ticking. Oh, shots up. I look down at my watch. I look up, the shots back up. Kelsey Mitchell, selfish as hell. Yeah, selfie. Selfie Mitchell. Oh.
Yeah, she's earned the nickname tonight of Selfie Mitchell. That's a thing. Selfie Mitchell for you right there. There was one time tonight I saw Kelsey pass the ball to Caitlin Clark. One time. I'm going to tell you, this is my opinion. It is going to be very hard for these two to coexist on the same team. I'm coming out and saying it. I think they did fine in 2024, but after last year, Kelsey is used to taking a certain amount of shots a game. Let me just see how many she took tonight. Let me look. She took 16 shots tonight. Caitlin took 11. But I can tell you this. Kelsey takes more shots than that a lot of nights. And I don't see this pair working out long term. I don't. Sophie Cunningham went bananas tonight. Sophie from way downtown. And Sophie had a couple of bombs tonight. I mean, long-range bombs. Caitlin Clark with a little step back. This was nice. Right here, a little step back, knocked it down. Boom. Real nice. Real nice part of her game. Caitlin Clark's getting a pretty good little mid-range game going. She really is. They won the game. Look, so far so good on the road. Is it the most entertaining brand of basketball I've ever seen? No. They won the game, but outside of Sophie going nuts, this would have been, this still was a tough game to get through tonight. You know, it's just not the kind of basketball slogfest, extra pass crap that I really want to consume, you know? So it is what it is. People will come through here and they'll be like, you can't be happy with a win? Look, I want to watch a certain brand of basketball, a certain style of basketball. I'm not seeing it, you know? So anyway, tell me what you think. I'm interested to see the response. I know there was a lot of people that turned out in the venue tonight, and there was a lot. Let me keep it real. Nobody in the chat was happy tonight. And the Fever won by 30. Nobody in that chat was happy. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.